Jon Jones is returning at UFC 285, which is less than a month away, and his training looks incredible. Let's check it out. Now, many fighters are happy, and they agree that Jones moving to heavyweight was the right choice. Others disagree. Now first, here's what Robert Whittaker had to say.
Let me just say, Jon Jones is the best of all time. Okay, of all time, pound for pound, greatest of all time. He is what he did to his opponents and to the division and as a champion nobody has ever come close to that level of supremacy and domination. He is a freak of nature, and to see him come back to the company, to be fighting for that strap at a heavier weight division, it would have to be the highest pay-per-view card this year, I reckon, or from a long time, since Conor. Jon Jones is going to take him down and lay on him and just finish him there. Jones's wrestling is next caliber. Nobody comes close to what Jon Jones can produce in the octagon. This is my opinion, but if you look at his statistics, he can take people down with ease. He can grapple them with ease. He can strike with the best of them. He's got cardio and strength and power and height and physique. He has it all. He has it all. And Jones is one of those guys that has probably the highest IQ in the game. Yeah. He can see a weakness and he'll exploit it.
Now, Rob had a lot of praise to say about Jones, and he clearly thinks that he will have the edge versus Ciryl Gane, even calling him the greatest of all time. And Henry Cejudo thinks likewise. He thinks that this will be the move to solidify Jon Jones as the undisputed GOAT. Henry stated, "It's gonna put a stamp on top of that stamp on top of that stamp, that he is the greatest of all time." And he also said, "Jon Jones, as good as he is, he's still getting better, and that's just scary." So whether it's Francis, Ciryl Gane, Stipe Miocic, there's so many top heavyweights out there, but little do they know that they're only going to help Jon Jones' legacy, and that's just the facts. Henry also stated that Jon has the right game plan, and what makes him so great is his ability to stick to it and to stay disciplined, and that if he has to adjust, then he knows how to do that. Now, Chael Sonnen had this to say.
Hulk comes on the back of that and he says, "Yeah, you know what, Joe, but it is a harder fight for Jon." And Rogan goes, "Really?" And Belal says, "Oh yeah." He said, Francis had one chance to beat him, and that was either with a right or a left hand. It had to be a knockout, and it had to be a knockout done with a right or a left hand. And he's right. I don't know if that's going to be an uppercut, a hook, a straight, I don't know. But Belal Muhammad makes a very good point. He said, look, Ciryl can win a whole bunch of different ways. Ciryl can knock him out, but Ciryl could go the distance. Ciryl could keep pace. Ciryl could TKO him. Ciryl could gain favor with the judges. It was just an interesting point, and I think I just wanted you guys to hear it because maybe we are looking at that fight wrong. Maybe we should be just a little bit more excited for that match.
It seems Chael has a lot of praise for Jones, but Belal Muhammad made him a little bit optimistic, and he had Chael rethinking his original decision that Jon Jones would easily win. Anyways, since Chael was referencing Joe Rogan and Belal Muhammad, let's hear what they had to say.
What do you think of this Jon Jones-Ciryl Gane fight?
Honestly, I think it's a tougher fight than Francis.
Really?
I do. I think that Ciryl Gane, his movement, his footwork, he's so good with his front leg. And for Jon Jones, remember when he came back from OSP, he looked so stiff. Yeah. And that was a time off and putting a lot of muscle on. He just looked like a slower version of himself. So now this time, it's a longer time off, and you're coming back with way more weight on, and you're going against one of the faster heavyweights and the more smoother heavyweights instead of Ngannou, where he lands that hard punch. I could do it, but I could just shoot under that hard punch. Ciryl Gane, you have to watch the kicks, watch the footwork, cut him off.
Yeah. The thing is that Ciryl Gane was out grappled by Francis when Francis had a bad knee. Francis's knee was fucked up, and Francis out grappled him and beat him handily with his grappling.
Yeah.
I talked to Eric Nixick, and he said Francis's grappling is on a totally different level than he used to be before, and he's so big and so strong.
Yeah.
That, he's in camp with Blagoy, Ivanov.
Yeah.
And he said he was just holding him down, doing whatever he wants to him.
Now let's look. Here's a little bit of Jon Jones training footage. It seems a bunch of fighters are recognizing that Ciryl Gane is dangerous and he will be a tough opponent for Jones, but that they are still leaning towards Jones to get the win. Anyways, that is it for this video. Drop a comment down below on who you think will take gold at UFC 285.